There's a moment, quiet, unexpected, almost confusing, when a young woman locks eyes with a man twice her age and feels something she's never felt before. Not butterflies, something deeper, something that hits different. It's not about his money, it's not about his status, it's about the way he carries himself like he's already won. The way he speaks like every word costs something. The way he walks into a room and the room adjusts to him, not the other way around. And in that moment, every guy her own age just disappears. The 24-year-old with the perfect jawline? Gone. The gym bro with 80K followers? Irrelevant. Because none of them have what this man has. And if you're an older man watching this right now, I need you to hear me clearly. What she's feeling in that moment. That's not weird. That's not random. That's nature doing exactly what it was designed to do. And today, I'm going to break down exactly why younger women are drawn to older men in 2025, and more importantly, what you can do to become completely, undeniably magnetic to them. So stay locked in, because this one's going to change the way you see yourself. Let's start with the truth nobody wants to say out loud. Younger women are tired. They are exhausted from dating men their age who don't know what they want, can't hold a real conversation, ghost them at the first sign of depth, and still expect loyalty in return. They've dated the emotionally unavailable guy, the one who texts at 2 a.m. but can't plan a real date, the one who's more committed to his video games than to an actual relationship. And at some point, something clicks. Her brain stops chasing excitement and starts craving something real. Safety, stability. A man who is so secure in who he is that he doesn't need to perform for her. And that, right there, is where you come in. Because that's not something a 25-year-old can fake his way into. That only comes with time. That only comes with you. Now here's the first thing you need to understand. Maturity is the most underrated form of attraction on the planet. Science actually backs this up. The male brain doesn't fully hit its emotional maturity until around 40. Let that sink in. So when a young woman dates a guy her age, she's essentially dating someone whose brain is still figuring itself out. But you've done the work. You've been through the fire. You know how to hold space. You know how to communicate without explosions. You know how to stay calm when things get messy, and that calm right there, that is straight up catnip to a younger woman. She doesn't have to babysit you. She doesn't have to decode your behavior or wait 3 days to get a text back. You show up. You're present. And in 2025, showing up fully is honestly a superpower. But maturity isn't just about being chill. It shows up in the small stuff. Stop texting her every 5 minutes like you're monitoring a stock portfolio. Give her space. Breathe. Younger women have lives, careers, friends, mental health journeys, and a man who respects that boundary instead of crowding it immediately stands out. And when you do communicate, do it with intention. Say what you mean what you say. No games, no passive aggression, no leaving her on red just to seem mysterious. Just clean, honest, calm communication. That's it. That's the whole move. And it sounds simple, but trust me, it is shockingly rare. Now let's talk about effort. Because this is where older men can absolutely obliterate the competition without even trying that hard. Most younger guys don't plan. They show up with a, "So what do you want to do?" and call it a date. But you can walk in and say, "Be ready at 7, I've got something planned." And bro, those 7 words do more work than a 6-pack ever could. It doesn't matter if you're taking her to a rooftop restaurant or a jazz bar or a food truck spot you've been meaning to try. What matters is that you thought about it. You invested in the experience before it even started. That tells her something powerful. It tells her that her time is worth preparing for, that she's not just something you're squeezing into your schedule. She is the plan. And that energy, that intentional masculine energy, is something younger women are absolutely starving for in 2025. And hey, real quick, if this is giving you that, "Yeah, this is exactly what I needed" feeling, do me a solid and hit that subscribe button right now. Drop a like on this video too. I put out weekly content on attraction, mindset, and real-world dating strategy for men like you, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. All right, now let's get back into it. Let's talk about something that trips a lot of older men up, and honestly, it's costing them big. Style. Because before you ever open your mouth, how you dress is already talking for you. And I'm not saying you need to wear a tux to the grocery store, but you do need to be intentional. Invest in clothes that actually fit your frame. Get a pair of clean leather shoes or sleek loafers. Women notice shoes, and worn-out sneakers on a grown man send the wrong message fast. Grab some tailored jeans that sit right, a few solid sweaters that highlight your build, and most importantly, wear a real watch. Not a fitness tracker, a classic timepiece. Something with weight. Something that says, I've got somewhere to be, and I know exactly who I am. Because that kind of quiet confidence in your appearance, it doesn't scream for attention, it commands it. Now let's get into the big one. The thing that separates interesting from irresistible. Emotional intelligence. This is your secret weapon, and most older men don't even realize they have it. Younger men are emotionally absent. They bottle things up. They run from hard conversations. They think being cold and distant is some kind of masculine power move. And it leaves women feeling completely alone, even when they're in a relationship. But you've learned the hard way that real strength isn't about shutting down. It's about staying grounded when things get heavy. It's about saying, here's how I feel, without turning it into a war. It's about listening when she needs to be heard, not just waiting for your turn to talk. That kind of emotional safety is pure gold. She might not even know she's searching for it, but the second she feels it with you, she's not going anywhere. And here's what I need you to stop doing. Stop trying to compete with younger guys on their terms. Stop trying to dress like them, talk like them, chase trends you were never meant to chase. That's not attractive. That's insecure. You are not in the same race as a 25-year-old. You are in a completely different league. You bring depth where they bring distraction. You bring certainty where they bring chaos. You bring quiet strength where they bring noisy nonsense. Own your age. Own your experience. Own the fact that you've been through things that built you, broke you, and put you back together stronger. Because when you walk fully into who you are, no apologies, no pretending, that is the most magnetic thing a man can do at any age. Here's what this all comes down to. Be approachable. Smile like you mean it. Make eye contact and hold it just a second longer than expected. Relax your posture. Open your body language up. Let her feel like approaching you is safe, not scary. Because a lot of younger women who are attracted to older men hold back. Not because you're not appealing, but because they assume you're not available to them. So close that gap. Let your warmth be visible. Let your confidence be felt without it filling up the whole room. That balance, that warm, grounded energy, is what she's going to remember when she goes home that night. So let's bring this home. You are not past your prime. You are in your prime. You have substance behind the smile. You have stories behind the silence. You have depth that younger men haven't even started building yet. You've earned every scar, every lesson, every quiet moment of knowing exactly who you are. And there are younger women out there right now who are searching for exactly that. They just need to feel it from you. So stand tall, show up with intention, lead with maturity, carry yourself like a man who has done the inner work, because you have. And when you walk into the room with that quiet confidence, that calm that can't be faked, she's going to notice. And more often than not, she's already been hoping you'd notice her back. If this hit home, don't just keep it to yourself. Drop a comment below. Tell me, what's one thing you've gained with age that you've noticed women are genuinely drawn to? I read every single one. Like this video if it brought you value, share it with a man who needs to hear this. And if you're not subscribed yet, you're leaving real game on the table. Hit that button right now. Because this chapter of your life, this isn't the end of your story. This might just be the most powerful beginning you've ever had.